So after like about 4 or 5 days or so, the head of I think the zonal head of the law enforcement agency decided to call for a meeting. I came for that meeting. Myself, 2 of my lawyers, and my manager, Paul and Jude, came alone. No legal team. We sat down. While the man was trying to see if we can come to an agreement or say something that was shocking. While they were trying to find out how, they told Jude, do you know he committed a crime? And Jude said, yes, in his own words. Quote me. Both Jude affidavit, both his statement, he admitted he diverted money in EFCC. This is the biggest betrayal I've never received in my life. But to the EFCC. Sir, PSquare. This is PSquare. Me and Peter are the face. Paul, or maybe can someone explain to me how Jude is PSquare or how Jude owns PSquare?
Everybody's talking about Peter and Paul, the PSquare. But let me tell you something. I am going to tell you exactly what happened between myself and my identical twin sister. And by the end of the story, I will tell you where I believe Peter and Paul's story will end. Stay with me. Now, this is a picture of my twin sister and me, and we're identical twins. If I had to compare us, I would say that I'm more like Paul, which is rude boy, and she's more like Peter. And I've always been the outspoken one, the unapologetic one. If there was gonna be like a fight, I would be the one to fight it. If I believe I was right, I would say it without sugarcoating it, and very protective of my sister. But on the other hand, my twin sister, she was softer, calmer, more diplomatic. She liked to explain herself. We were complete opposite in personality. But our biggest fight started in the university. She kind of fell in love with this guy in court, a man that I did not approve of. So I believe she was settling beneath, big girls, the worth. So I thought I was protecting her, but more I tried to convince her, the more she pushed back. So one disagreement led to another one for months and months, became years. And then the love between us just grew apart slowly into bitterness. So we stopped dressing alike. We stopped going to class together. I think we were in kind of part 1. Then we found different friends. People who had always known us together suddenly saw us living completely separate lives, living apart. We took the situation to my mom. My mom fasted. My parents tried to settle us. Friend tried. Family tried. Nothing worked for almost 6 good years. We're not even talking to each other. Always fighting. So, ironically, when she and her boyfriend argued, a part of me felt like, vindicated, okay, you see Shaggy now. But I thought, she would listen, but she did not. But being right was never a way to settle the situation. So fast forward into the future, I relocated to the United States. She moved to the United Kingdom. Now, she eventually got married to the same guy that I did not support. And now they have 4 children. Then life happened to her, happened to me. She experienced difficult moments. I did experience my own life. I was going through life. Life has a way of humbling everyone. And, I think one of the events where she's trying to give birth to one of her babies, she almost died. In that moment, none of our arguments mattered anymore. All I could think was, am I really going to lose my twin sister? You start thinking all the fight, like life is short. Why are we even fighting, and all of that? So that was kind of the turning point. Nobody reconciled us. Not our parents, not our friends, not our family members. Life reconciled us. The things that I had gone through, the things she had gone through, just, as we matured, we realized something profound about twins. And honestly, about siblings in general. What is dominant in one twin is often recessive in the other. It does not mean one is more talented or one is more superior. It doesn't mean one is smarter. No. They both have the same traits. It's just that one is dominant than the other. It simply means that each person's strength shows up differently. The qualities that seem effortless for one person often exist inside the other. They just haven't yet developed that part of themselves. It's the same. Today, myself and my sister knows our strength. I know hers. She knows mine. When something requires courage, she'll say, Lily, you got this. And when something requires patience, wisdom, and a couple of things, soft things, I'll say, hey, go ahead, take the shine, like that. It's your lane, So we no longer kind of compete. We kind of complement each other, We stop trying to change each other. She accepted me for that person that I was, I accepted her for who she was. And our relationship, started growing stronger and stronger. Today, it's loyalty all the way. That's why, when people ask me about Peter and Paul, I don't believe anyone can truly settle this fight. No fan can. No interviewer, not even Jude. No family member, no outsider. Time will tell, life will tell, growth will tell. One day they'll look back at each other and realize that the very person they've been fighting is the only one that understands them. There's a reason why they were in the womb together, better than anyone else in the world. Because no matter how far twins drift apart, there's that connection. You probably be seeing him in his dream, and Peter be seeing Paul in his dream, and Paul be seeing Peter in his dream. Sometimes it just waits for both people to mature enough to find their way back. So instead of picking sides, all you online fans, let's just watch them. I believe they will find their way back to each other, like myself and my twin sister. All right, bye.